I want to show you guys what the upgraded flux board looks like. And we'll put the gear shift here. Oh, please work. Whoa. Yo! Oh my god, that's no! Alright, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Simply Modded. And I've been busy. In between episodes, yeah, I totally lied, by the way. Last episode, I was like, oh, I'm not gonna play between. I played in between episodes, okay? I'm sorry, I capped. Anyways, we got an enchantment table. And that's not only that, we got a nice little grindstone area. And the reason why we had this very convenient grindstone is because we'll talk about this new tool in a sec. I have been, having to disenchant and re-enchant our tools, again and again, because I'm trying to get the perfect roll, which this one does have. So, holding 4, efficiency 4, and fortune 3. Now, the flux saw, as you can see, is pretty much the same thing as our flux board. Like, you literally make it pretty much the same way, but instead it's a saw blade. And, I mean, you can imagine what this thing does. Also, I did put the upgrades in it, so I can also, mine in like a 7x7. But this is literally just an axe. And, yeah. Nice and quick, easy way to chop down trees and stuff, and that's really nice. But also, if you notice, our latest enchantment is just efficiency 4 on the flux board, and I'm trying to, keep rolling enchants until we finally get fortune 3 on it. But until then, I want to show you guys what the upgraded flux board looks like. Also, I found out these guys, they're friendly until you make them not friendly, and then they hurt. Yo, it's actually, whoa, this guy actually has a lot of health. This guy's new. Yo, that guy had 60 hearts. I hope that killing those guys doesn't make more of them appear, because that would suck. Also, can I strip wood with this? No. Okay, so that's one downside of the flux saw. You can't strip wood with it. But over here, I've just been taking our extra seeds because I just didn't want to store them anymore. And we've just been getting some bone meal out of this, just vanilla bone meal crafting. And, also I did put up some decorations up. But that is pretty much it in turn. Oh, wait, nope, I lied. There's a little trash can right here. If you make a trash can, look, beware, be careful. These things are unforgiving, all right? Let's say I had a piece of steak, and this steak was our super beautiful sword that we love, and we shift-clicked this in. It's gone. Forever. Anyways, though, today, guys, we are going to be getting into what we were gonna do last episode, and I'm kind of excited to get into this episode, the Create mod. And more importantly, we're gonna be starting off with a water wheel. So this is wood, andesite casings, and we spoke about this last episode that we needed tons of andesite, and we did. Also, you'll notice that we have a pretty good amount of sand and gravel. That's because I've just been grinding up cobblestone in here and just letting it process. We'll just take like 4 stacks of this, and this should not be very expensive. Literally, it should just be this, that. Boom. Also, I chopped down some of these magical trees just so we have some wood to craft with. And hopefully, I'm really hoping that we can make these things. Okay, so we're just gonna make like 10 of these. And water wheels, we need 1, 2, 3 for now. So today, we're gonna be deep diving into what the Create mod is about. But you guys already know the drill, gotta sleep. And while we wait for the sun to go down, the goal by the end of today's episode is to have an automatic tree farm that we don't have to think about. It just works in the background and theoretically gets us unlimited wood. Now that it's the next day, in order to get to that goal that we want to get to of, making an automatic tree farm, we are going to have to dive a little bit deeper into the Create mod. Now, I've already bookmarked a whole bunch of the different things that we're going to need, but that's pretty complex, so we are going to take it, as usual, nice and simple. So you guys know how we've been generating RF power, right? We've been using the dynamos, and that generates power, and that helps these machines run. Well, Create uses its own type of power, and it's pretty much just called like rotational energy, and it's pretty much like making things rotate and then harvesting that energy to make machines run. Sounds complicated until we can hold this beautiful little diagram up, which, by the way, if you have any questions about what something does in Create, if you hold W on it, That'll bring up the ponder. So obviously here it's going to give us a couple of details about things that we should do and things that we shouldn't do. And what's really cool about this diagram is that it shows you kind of like in real life what it should look like. Now, we're going to be using these water wheels to generate rotational energy from water. Now, Fection, how the fuck does spinning a water wheel take us to a tree farm? Well, I'll tell you. Using the rotational energy, we can use it to power machines that do different things. And one of those things is called the deployer. And this is going to be the thing that plants saplings for us. So here's the thing. Cogwheel, pretty easy, just buttons and some alloy. Brass hand, pretty simple. We just got to make some brass, which we can just do some alloying, just some zinc and copper. Easy, easy. We've done that before. Electron tubes, we need some rose quartz, iron, and in order to get this rose quartz that's polished, we need to sandpaper rose quartz, which we just get from a ton of redstone and a piece of quartz. Now, I have been mining a little bit in between episodes, and we're really good on redstone. So here we go. Oh, that actually used a lot more than I expected. Okay. This is actually really expensive. That was a lot of redstone. Anyways, if we go over here and grab a piece of sand, which we're actually going to need a couple of these, use some of the sugarcane that we harvested, make some paper, take some sand. That's going to make us some sandpaper. And if we put this in our offhand and take the quartz, put it in our other hand, and we right click, it makes the eating animation, but we are sanding down this quartz into the polished quartz. Now this looks pretty stupid, but I like the implementation. It's pretty cool. And also, I did not plan that, but it's 8 quartz for each piece of sandpaper. Now let's actually get that zinc going. Now remember, it's all about ratios, and this is a 1-to-1 ratio to make this metal. So all we gotta do is combine this together. So while that's melting, let's go ahead and set up water wheel. And actually, now that I think about it, let's get some glass going. And also, we are going to be upgrading this even further today, so stay tuned. Oh, also, quick little hints on the cows. We did a big purge of them. We have a ton of food in back inventory now, so not worried about food anymore. We've come a long way, boys. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're just going to take some this. We're going to slap these wheels together, and we can actually connect these just like that. No need to like hook them up or anything. And what we're going to do now is we got to get water flowing this way. I'm going to move this. All right, we're going to move this over here. Anyways, so we need to get water flowing just like the diagram showed us. So I kind of want to make this pretty, and I want it to be able to be seen from like outside how the water's flowing. I think that'll look cool. Oh, you know what I just realized? Silk Touch would be very nice for this, but oh well. So we're going to create a flow like this, I think. Yes. And don't worry if this looks confusing right now. It's going to really click for you guys really quickly, I promise. Some glass there, some water right here. Slap some glass right here. This is where we're going to put our water. But before we place it, we don't want it to like flow out everywhere. So we will put a little thing like this, little thing like this. Quick little ditch. Oh, Jesus Christ, this thing is too quick now. And then we should be able to just put our water right here. Hey! Okay, so that's one. We need more. See, that speeds it up. And now if we put another source of water, that'll be nice and quick. And the reason that we're doing this design is because this way water is flowing on top, it's flowing on this side, and it's also flowing on this side. So that gives us 3 points of contact to make it really, really quick. Now we don't actually need glass here, but I think it'll look nice if we cover it up like that. Boom. So nice and clean. And now we have a functioning water wheel. Now all we have to do is hook up some stuff to this, and we can harvest the energy from it. So the way that we get rotational energy out of that thing is we need something called a shaft, right? Which these are really easy to make. Just take some casing, we'll make a good amount of them. And now with this, we can just go ahead and boop, grab this. And this right here is rotational energy. What I want to show you guys is how we can harvest this rotational energy and use it for stuff. Brass should be ready. Nice. Now, in order to take these brass ingots and turn them into the brass sheets that we need to press them. And in order to do that, we need a mechanical press. This thing is really easy to make, so let's craft that. Make some of this andesite casing, which we're going to be using tons of. Oh, the andesite age. Let's go. Mechanical press. Boom. Grab this. Sexy. Here's how we're going to make this thing run. We could attach this just like that, and that would work, but I want to have multiple machines coming off of this one thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to use one of these large cogwheels. We're going to put it over here. Now, this cogwheel is spinning at pretty much the same rate as this, but we can speed up the rotational energy by using a smaller thing. So if we put this diagonally on here, and you know what, actually, let's go up. If we put that diagonally, you'll see that this sphere is spinning a lot faster than this one. See? This is moving slower than this one. So right there, we've already increased our rotational energy. Grab another one of these cogwheels, slap it there. And now on this side, we're going to put our mechanical press. And we also need somewhere to actually receive the metal. So let's go ahead and make 2 of these depots. And this is temporary, guys. I'm really just trying to, teach you guys how the mod works. And then from there, we'll worry about like design and prettiness. So if we just slap a depot here, this press is now ready to work on this. All we have to do is give it some metals. Boom! We put our brass ingots there. And now, right click that. Those are now brass sheets. Hey, press goes bonk. Perfect. So now let's actually go ahead and process the rest of this brass and make a good amount of these plates. Now, by the way, you can literally put a full stack of items there and this thing will just keep on pressing and pressing and pressing. But we don't want to convert all the brass into plates, so we're not going to do that. I think another 8 will be good. So we're going to leave those pressing, which, oh, that's so cool. And now we're going to make our brass hand and then electron tube, and finally our deployer. Now remember, this thing pretty much acts as like a right click or whatever, but you don't actually have to do it as a player. See? So we'll mirror the same thing on this side, and now, oh, this is gonna be so cool. You guys ready for this? We give this sandpaper, just click it on the hand, and now that's not gonna do anything unless, I'm sure you guys can start figuring this out. If we go ahead, make some more rose quartz, slap it on there, boom. Hey! And just like that, now we have more polished rose quartz. So that is, in a nutshell, how the create mod works. You generate rotational energy, and then you use those things to supplement machines that run off of it. That's the baseline. Let's take it to the next level. So we are going to head up over here on the mountain. Dude, this saw makes it so easy to chop trees. Anyways, we are going to flatten this area a little bit. Oh my god, dude, I love the flux tools so much. And up here, just next to our base, we are actually going to build a little minecart track. Which I should probably go get rails. Now we're going to make a mixture of vanilla rails, which we're going to need more than that. And we're going to mix in a controller rail, which is actually introduced by Create. Now, to give you guys a quick lesson, the difference between the controller rail and the powered rails that we're used to in vanilla Minecraft is that if we go ahead and give these guys some redstone signals, if we put a minecart on this rail, nothing happens. Because in vanilla, in order for this cart to know that it's supposed to go that way, there needs to be a block here, and then it'll go. But the cool thing about these rails is that if we put our minecart on it, it doesn't matter if there's any blocks, it's going. Now you'll see why we're specifically using these rails in a little bit. Hello, Mr. B. So up here, we are going to build the control rails this way, followed by some regular rails. And this is more or less going to be the track that we're going to use. Now this is pretty ugly, so we're going to replace this with a couple of boosters. Slap these down, and this is gonna be so cool. So we slap this down, cool, put our minecart down, and now we can leave this on, and this will run forever until we flick this lever. Now, the reason that we use these specifically was so that when it stops here, all we have to do is turn this back on, and it'll go. No need to have a block here, and no need to actually push the minecart ourselves. Anyways though, now that we have this little rail built, we actually need to take a little step back and build a slightly less complicated machine, so that you guys can, get an understanding of how this mod works. And then we're going to come back to this and hopefully have a very dope tree farm. So the first thing we are going to do is actually automate this farm of ours. Now, in order to do that, we're going to need a couple of pieces that are very similar to how the deployer work and how the mechanical press worked. But this is a harvester. And I actually don't know how to craft these. Oh, we actually have a use for our iron plates. Okay, I thought they were going to be more complicated. I'm not going to lie. So we need... Ooh, yeah, we actually need way more of these. Okay, see what I mean? We're going to be blowing through andesite and iron and literally everything else. Which, by the way... Now we don't actually need a hammer to make those iron plates. All we have to do is just boop, slap that down, and that'll start making this. By the way, if we were to make more rotational force and make this go faster, and in turn make these go faster, this machine would work faster. But for our needs, this is fast enough. Also, let's actually make this look a little bit cute, even though it is temporary. I feel like that makes a big difference. By the way, if we were to just put these here, nothing's gonna happen. Because these machines are smart. They only work if they know that they're going to be able to complete a function. If I'm not mistaken, this farm is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 long. So we're going to need 8 harvesters. Now this thing by itself, if we just place it, this is not going to do anything. We need a way to get these harvesters to move over the crops and, harvest. And that is where the mechanical piston comes in. Some more andesite casing, which low-key, we're going to be using more and more of this, so let's just make half a stack. And a piston extension pole. Okay, these are actually pretty easy to make, so we'll make a couple. And, oh my god, some planks. And finally, we can make some mechanical pistons. Now, we don't actually really need that many of these. I think we only need one, but we might need some more for the future, so let's just make all of them. Now, here's the thing. We can put this, and we can attach this to it. And as you can see, there's like the same little attachment thing, so we can connect some shafts to it. But the thing is, we don't want to have to make 8 of these just to put harvesters on them. Like, that's too inefficient with resources. So what we're going to do is we're going to make some radial chassis. And if we ponder on this, you guys will be able to see that we will be able to attach things to these radial chassis, which would then be attached to the piston, right? And ooh, you see that stickiness? That's going to come in handy later. And what we're going to do is attach them right here, like this. At the exact size of... Oh, whoops. Wait, because this Oh! What? Yo! I did not know this was possible. What the hell? But still, I mean, I think that's still slower because you still have to replant each and every single one. So, yeah. But good to know. Good to know. And over here, we're actually going to build another little water wheel. Oh, right. We got to remember to keep this thing in single block mode. Put a large cogwheel there. Cogwheel there. And now, we're going to put the piston here. Now, as you can see, this highlights and it says that this thing is not going to work. And that's because in order for it to work, we need to feed it the length that it actually needs to go. So if we add 1, see, this isn't moving. So what I think is that in order to figure out what the issue is here, we should make the goggles. Engineer's goggles. So, okay, that is a lot of reading. But pretty much, it'll highlight... Okay, this portal... You are out of today's episode. Now, in order to figure out what the hell is actually wrong with that, we're going to make these goggles. Goggles. Take this off. Put this on. Looking pretty stylish. Now, I just disconnected this, and it says 0 SU at current speed. If we attach this to it, it says 48, and it says it's missing some poles. If we attach the poles, nothing happens. Oh, okay. So this right here, I believe it's trying to retract, but it's already retracted. The way that we control it, what I think we need to make is a gear shift. And if we ponder on this, we're going to see that when we, send the rotational through here and then like flick it on and off, it will inverse the rotation. I think this is what we need to make. So let's slap one of these bad boys down and, ooh, you know what I'm seeing? Okay, we might have to move this thing over, but I just want to make sure that this works first. So if we slap this down, slap some poles down, and then put a lever on this. Oh, there we go! Okay. And then when we inverse it, okay, we're making progress, boys. So what we should be able to do, in theory, is literally just make the stick that's attached to this very long. If we flick this lever and put this on there, hey, this will now move blocks. Wow, that is really slow. Okay, there's a couple of ways that we can make this faster, and we will do that, but look at it go. You can totally stand on this, like this is real. Dude, oh, this is actually pretty cool. Okay, retract. But you see how this actually left this behind? Well, there is an easy solution to that. So 1, 2, 3. So if we just break this there, pull length of 3, and make this sticky, and then do that, perfect, makes contact, and now it'll bring it back with it. Let's continue testing. Just clear out a little space here. And this is called the adjustable chain drive. So if you look at it, what this thing should pretty much do is, I think when we power it, it will speed things up for us. But the way that it works is adjustable goes here. The regular one goes there. These attach. Lever on this. That'll speed things up for us. Then we attach the gear shift to that. Put a lever on that, which this will give us control over bringing it, forward or back. And then we attach our piston to it, the sticky one, attach that to it, and check this out. Now this is using 96 stress units, which is the same as what this is producing. So this is the max that this can go. I don't think we can just stack these even more, because it won't go faster than 96, because that's all we're generating. So this is as fast as this can go with this setup. But, oh, out of curiosity, how much is this one generating? See, so look, this thing uses 128 to run. This uses 256 to run. So these are very energy hungry machines. And this is generating 256. So I think that we are good. Maybe not if we run them both at the same time, but who knows? I'm learning almost just as much as you guys. Oh, fuck. Okay, as I was saying, I'm learning along with you guys pretty much, do experimentation and stuff, which I really like this mod because it kind of just makes sense, you kind of just can think your way through things. We take this, flick this. Oh, see, that's way faster. Hell yeah. So now I believe that if you attach this linear chassis to it, this whole thing should move together. Let's try it. Holy shit. Let's go. Okay, so then to this we gotta attach the harvesters. But here's the thing, if we do this and then retract it, oh wait, oh, it does attach to them. Okay, so we don't even need to make it sticky. So that is how we're going to move things back and forth, like over our farm. But we're gonna need to make this a little bit better, so be right back. All right, new design. Water up here, water up there. This is why you build it after you've dug the hole. Now, the water will flow in here, nice and pretty. Nice. So now, this thing is generating 160, which is a lot better than before. And from this side, we can go ahead and pull out this shaft. Large mold. Now, I want to kind of center this with the farm, but we can't go this way. So in order to make this turn, we're gonna need a gearbox. So let's get to crafting. Gearbox. Now, before we look at the recipe, let's ponder on this. So if we look at this first thing, we technically could make right degree turns by just putting cogwheels perpendicular to each other. But if we use a gearbox, it will do that for us and look a lot prettier. So we'll make one of those, and to be honest, we're probably going to end up needing a couple of these throughout the future, but if we slap this down, this will go. Cool. So now we're going to do our process of getting the adjustable on. We'll put a gearbox here. The piston will be here. Slap these down. Then attach our harvesters to them. And then this farm is 8 blocks long, so we have to add the extension pole. So 8 and oh, I see. We need to get a gear shift here. So How can we do this? Oh, I got it. Okay, I figured it out. We will put the gearbox here, and we'll put the gear shift here. Oh, 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 damn it. That just broke. Oh no. Okay, well, a couple of things there. So one, unfortunately, as you saw, the actual This is so funny. The actual crops just completely got spit out the other side. So we're gonna have to figure the inventory out. And on top of that, when this hardened, it, took it over there and didn't bring it back. And on top of that, when this thing was fully extended, it became full blocks and destroyed the path under it. So two problems that we got to tackle. So problem number one is inventory, right? So we are going to make something called super glue. And this stuff is really easy to make. Just need a plate, a nuggie, and some slime, which, by the way, you saw there we used the blue slime. Now, if we make this sticky, we can attach stuff to it. And one of the things that we can attach to it is a chest. So if we just go and stick that on there, this chest is now part of this contraption. So I'm not sure if the harvester works backwards. To be honest, I doubt it, but let's test it. So if we flick this thing, it'll retract. And no. So this is fully grown, as you can see by the tooltip up top, and it didn't harvest it. But if we go again for another harvest, see the crops? You don't see the crops. You know why? Because they didn't get spit out. They're in here. That's already our inventory. Nice. Really good. Second problem is we got to figure out how to, do this without actually destroying our farm. It's a little bit later. I've done a bit of research, and guess what? This method of how we're doing, we're always going to destroy the farm. And you know whose fault it is? Not you. Not you. It's you! This freaking gear shift. So this guy's stupid, right? This guy, we have to, tell it, yo, retract and don't retract. But there's better than you. We made this gear shift. Pretty simple. But there is actually a sequenced. Oh, whoa, that's actually kind of complicated. So brass casing, just some brass. Okay, not that hard. And a clock. How the fuck do you... Okay. And this thing is really cool. It's pretty much like the gearbox, but this is a programmable version of it. Oh, the brass age. Oh, so I wonder, okay, so that's probably how things work. So these simpler things, like just chassis and things like that, just use andesite casing. And things that are a little bit more complicated, like a sequenced gear shift, or shaft, or whatever the hell, are going to start requiring the brass casing, which I guess that's pretty cool. When we right-click this thing, ooh, this is so cool. So we can scroll wheel on this, and that's how we pick different things. And I know this looks a little complicated, but I promise it's really easy. The way that it works is whenever this receives a redstone signal, it'll run this sequence. So we are going to go to the piston, and we are going to move it. Let's see, we want the piston to extend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks, right? So we right click, extend it 7 blocks, and then we want it to retract. Okay, right here, reversed, and then end. I think that'll work. Okay, it's nighttime, so let's test it. If I right click this, it should go 7 blocks forward, harvest everything, get collected by the chest. Let's go. Oh, I know what we're supposed to do. Guys, we made the goggles, but we never made the wrench. So Create has its own wrench. And how do we make this? Gold plates, cogwheel, and some sticks. Okay. Boom. Wrench. Okay, so couple of cool things about this wrench. We've been breaking these pieces with a tool. This thing, you can just right click and it breaks stuff and puts it in your inventory. So really nice for building. Another cool thing about the wrench is we can actually scroll and adjust the range of things that this is attached to. If you actually control scroll on it, it affects all of them. So just for, cool's sake, we'll set this to 1 so that it only attaches to this. But it shouldn't matter because, we don't have any blocks past this. Anyways, the other thing it can do is actually change this. You'll see that says movement mode, always place when stopped. But if we change that, I think if we switch this to place only in starting position, that will make it so that it's not going to actually place the blocks, like, you know, the harvester and all that stuff, until it gets back. So let's try this out. Piston, piston, end. Boom. Oh, I forgot we were messing around with the wrench. Also, look at that nice little animation on the right when you move the wrench. Ugh, what do we always say, guys? It's the little things, you know? It's the little things, the detail. Anyways, boom. So that goes all 8. Oh! Let's go! Okay, dude. Oh my god, I'm actually so hyped. Oh my god. Okay, so now we have a working automagic farm. By the way, guys, a couple of the farms that we're building today, huge credit to Direwolf, which is, by the way, the name of the pack. But Direwolf is an actual creator, and I learned a ton of all my mod knowledge from this guy. So if you guys want to see another modded series that is way more advanced, it's a little slower paced, but it's way more advanced, would highly recommend checking out Direwolf. We are going to be taking this minecart and literally turning it into a tree farm. Now, how the hell are we going to do that? Well, it's going to be a little complicated, but it's going to be really cool. So let's get to work. First things first, we're going to be needing a cart assembler. And if we ponder on this, you guys will see that when we have a cart assembler, we can attach things to a minecart just like that. Really easy to make this thing. So if we slap this thing here, while this is powered, as we saw in the ponder, whatever we have attached to this, which is already sticky, will stick to the minecart. So if we just go like this, power this, boom. That, oh my god, that's so cool. And now when we flick this, it will, you know, take it off of the minecart. And we flick this, that'll turn it off. Now, attach something else, it's only going to take one. If we put a linear chassis there, take this off, grab our super glue, slap it on there, then put it, here we go. Hey, perfect. So if you'll recall, I was telling you guys that the deployer is like a right click. So this is what we're going to use in order to plant stuff. I think we're going to use sheets, iron sheet metal. I feel like that would look really cool. Okay, let's try this. What does this look like? Oh yeah, see, that looks industrial. Okay, yeah, this is the block for sure. We need to build a machine off of this thing. And the way we can do that, so with the linear chassis, you have to like build stuff like this, and you can only attach it to this part, which is not good. That's not what we want to do. We are going to be using a radial chassis, which this is going to allow us to attach things to the sides of it. Bing, bong, boom. If you've noticed, these things have like a little filter on them, and we can just put the sapling in there. So the only item that can go in this thing's hand are sapling. Hey, give me that back. Then over here, we need to attach some saws so that these can cut the tree trunks of the trees that grow. Cool, cool. Hope you're following so far. Okay, hold on. Gotta break that. Gotta break that. Get our super glue. Nice. Then do that, and pow. Now, I'm pretty sure that that should stick with the deployers, and nice. Okay. Now that we put the sticky glue there, the whole thing should go. Oh, god damn it. We also need to put it there. Okay, flick that back on. Nice. Now we just have to figure out how to give this thing saplings. And actually, I think that's the easiest part, to be honest. I'm pretty sure that all we have to do, get some sticky icky and... oh, we need a chest, damn it. Go ahead, boom, slap that down. And I'm pretty sure that if we have saplings in here, we should now... please work. Oh! Okay, so this has been going around in circles, but if we, let's let it pass, move out the way, B, move out the way, and we grow this tree, oh, crap, it's gonna stop, cut it at the tree, oh, whoa, yo, whoa, wait, is it placing the wood? my god. Okay. Bro, what just happened? Yo, I'm gonna keep it a bean. I don't even know what happened. I think it... Wait. Oh, we never put... Oh, that... Okay. Guys, we never re-put the sapling filter on here. So it just went crazy. Okay, let's try that again. Let's not replant all of these. I'm kind of scared now, yo. We killed a bee, almost killed the farm. Like... Alright. It's running. Now what happens if we grow that same corner piece that we grew before? Chop, chop, chop. Okay, that seems to have worked. Okay, I think this is working. So let's go ahead and just go full throttle. Click the bean. And let's go. Oh, that's so cool. Anyways, how are we going to get the items off of here? So we need to attach one more thing to this. And that... I actually don't know what it's called. Okay, here it is. Portable storage interface. So if we ponder on this, that chest, what it's saying is that chest that's up there, we can't actually right click on it while the thing is moving. But this thing, if we attach it and then provide another one, it will connect them and take out things from this inventory and put it into this inventory. And that's pretty much the gist of it. If I had to guess, it probably requires brass case. It does. Andesite funnel. Oh, we need kelp. Take the kelp, heat it up. Andesite funnel, nice. That's what the kelp is for. It's like those little like TSA x-ray machine things. And the kelp is used to make the drapes, which that's actually really cool. I like that. Make 2 of these. Oh, and we also need a way to extract from this interface. So we're going to make a chute. Attach this here. Put that there. And then I believe if we attach this to it, do that. I don't know if these will connect like that, but we're going to find out. Wow. Where does this even come from? Oh, that gives a lot of XP. All right, keep coming, keep coming. Where are they at? That's level 30. Okay, wait, one sec, guys. One sec. You guys see that holding enchant that we have on our flux saw? That increases the amount of power that this thing can actually hold. So default, we have 150,000 in here. But if we get lucky and get everything we want on here, including holding. Ooh, okay, we got Silk Touch. That's actually pretty good. But we also got holding on it. So you see how now, instead of 150, it holds 450? That's because of the enchantment. Anyway, if we go ahead and turn this thing on, that's gonna, dump its inventory, I guess. So it took out the saplings, the oak logs. This thing is chomping away. And then the next time that it does a circle, let's see. Oh, that's so cool. Oh my god. Look at that. Already. Then it replants. Oh. See, but here's the problem. We have to leave this thing permanently running because if we don't, we run the risk of attaching things that are not supposed to be attached to it. So now it's clean. There's nothing on it except what should be on it. And that is not on it either. God, we need to put some sticky icky on there. Grab that, stick that on there. And we should be good. Please don't attach to that tree. Thank you. It attached to the tree. Damn it. Chop that, please. All right. See, this is what I really like about this mod. Like, it looks alive. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not just like a block that you place it and then it's just like, okay, cool. Here's unlimited wood. Like, no, we had to like build this thing and like actually put it together. Like, oh my god, this is so cool. We're going to set this to 200 and that's going to mean that every 10 seconds this will pulse. Now, the reason I'm setting it to 10 seconds is because I want to see it from the front. So guys, our farm is finally ready to harvest. Let's see it go. Oh, it's going to be so cool. Come on, do it, do it, do it. Oh! Bro, that's so cool. Oh. Okay, so I guess it doesn't like that. But dude, that was so cool. We're just going to let that go forever. Huge success. We have automatic farms here. And we have an automatic farm. Okay, it's going to take a while to get there, but over here. Man, that took a while. But don't worry. Next episode, we're going to be making something that should make it pretty easy for us to get from over here to down there and vice versa. All right, real quick, our chests are actually starting to overflow. So let's go ahead and make some upgraded chests. We're going to get these 3 chests, slap that there. All right, so now these are even bigger than the double chests that are right next to them, which is funny, but this is gonna give us a lot more storage. And we're back. In here we have ores, things that are already processed or smelted, tools / redstone, modded stuff or things used for modded crafting, mob drops, blocks, and wood/nature stuff. Nice! I believe that is 6 of these. So how much faster is this now? Oh my god, let's go! Oh, no! Bro, can we not have nice things? I can't even look at my freaking furnace, bro. Are you kidding me? Jesus Christ, that's using 240 RF a tick, by the way. It's actually using 4 times the power. Dude, if we wouldn't wait, did he destroy our machines? He destroyed them. Bro, they actually got destroyed. No way, dude. Alright. Stay there this time, please. Alright, and before we end the episode, I actually want to quickly check on our tree farm. And seems like saplings are still planted, which is good. Oh! Guys, it's literally only been like 30 minutes. I swear, it has... We're gonna have to upgrade this. Alright, let's make a gold chest for this. Alright, so this definitely worked. So let's break all that. We will put that there. And, oh, right, we get sticks from this too. Dude, this is so good. Oh my god. You know what? Just for the heck of it, I'm gonna take a stack of logs. Do that. Boom. 32 chests. Don't even at me, bro. We are... Alright guys, well, in all seriousness though, that's gonna do it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Honestly, I'm having a lot of fun with this series. I already know what we're gonna be doing next episode. And maybe, just maybe, we'll start doing some considerations about how we're gonna live, because this is not gonna work. Anyways, guys, that's gonna do it. Hope you guys had a good time, and I will catch you guys in the next episode of Simply Modded, baby. Let's go. See you guys soon.